Hello, I'm Felicity Green and I'm a senior Iyengar teacher. I have been teaching yoga since 1963, but I met Mr. Iyengar in 1974 and worked with him until he was 80 actually, and then I stopped going to India. But I went to all the conventions that were here in the United States, as well as going to India every 2 or 3 years. So I was very lucky to have this wonderful man in my life. He was a genius, and he realized that although traditionally pranayama is taught in the sitting position, it was very difficult to do because gravity had an effect on the intercostals and the diaphragm. And these are the main muscles that you use for breathing to bring the breath up into the chest. So when we bring the breath up into the chest, we create more prana, more life force. And so this is what we learn to do. So with Mr. Iyengar, we learned lying pranayama first. Lying down on the floor with some props to help you to open the chest and to understand how to use your diaphragm and how to use your intercostals and not just do belly breathing. So when a baby is born, it does belly breathing because not all the finer muscles are developed yet. But through doing the asana, we develop all the muscles in our body. But when we practice pranayama, we are learning to use the smaller muscles, the intercostals, which are there between your ribs. They're very small muscles, but they can work, and we need to work them. So we're going to practice 3 series of lying pranayamas. The first will be inhalation, correct inhalation. The second will be correct exhalation, and the third will be combining those 2. So what we have to understand about pranayama is it's a fine practice. It's not exciting like asana, but it only takes you 10 or 15 minutes a day. Usually it is done after your asana practice, after you've done shavasana. So we usually start with a few minutes of shavasana if we haven't done asana practice. It's also done, as you know, with an asana practice 2 hours after you've eaten a big meal. So those are the conditions of practicing. It is not an easy practice, and it needs commitment and daily practice. And that's how you will learn how to breathe well. And then when you go to a workshop and the teacher teaches you a sitting pranayama, you can understand more and not end up just feeling frustrated and nervous. I hope you will join us or join me with this journey. Just fill in the form and we will continue on together. Namaste.